Hello y'all, I am back again for another video. And this video is about a particular sexual activity regarding yourself and the psychopath or the narcissist or the sociopath. And I strongly encourage you to understand that this is sexual activity and the importance of understanding this will guide you into better situations and may even a potential relationship. So I'm going to go in what that sexual activity is and the dynamics of it, why it's happening, and other aspects of this. So here I go. So this sexual activity with the narcissist, y'all may be kind of surprised or you may not be surprised as to what I'm going to mention. Of course, and viewer discretion advised, just so you know, because I don't want to be saying things that you're uncomfortable with. So this video is for men and women, ladies and gentlemen. Even teenagers may need to hear this. I mean, because you got teenagers that are sexually active and entering into sexual relationships at too young of age. I mean, it's just in a teenager's best interest if they're not sexually active. It's just too soon. They may not have the best outcome and things like that. So, this sexual activity is something that narcissists really drag us into, and it's masturbation. Okay. This is something that the narcissist will use even when you have cut all physical sexual contact. And this form of masturbation, y'all, it's not necessarily being done in person, it's over the phone. It can be in person or over the phone. But a lot of times, this is the narcissist or the psychopath last attempt to physically keep you drawn in. So, what happens in these situations, a lot of times you've decided to go celibate, you're abstaining, you're healing, which is a very excellent and good thing to do. But the issue is, and what's happening is the narcissist is getting around with other people. So the narcissist has periods where people are falling out of their life. So the narcissist and psychopath may have what you call dry spells, which means they're low on supply or just don't have it right at that moment. And that may go for a day, a week, a month, 6 months, a year. Some may only be without it just a month. It all varies. It depends on the attitude of the narcissist, the severity of their mental illness, and there's just a lot of things that are to be considered. So, and this was something that I went through, y'all, with my ex narcissist that still hoovers me and things like that. And I mentioned in another video, you got to remember, I have to keep what you call video ideas, y'all. So, if I'm living in a cave somewhere and I don't have no interaction with nobody in the universe, how do you come up with video ideas? I mean, I need to interact to teach y'all and to encourage and to give you examples, to pre warn you too. See, I'm able to keep my distance too. So, this ain't a tactic that may necessarily work for everybody, especially if you are very weak to the narcissist. However, I'm not weak in the way that I used to. And when I say weak, I'm not physically weak. I'm not infatuated with the narcissist. I don't feel like me and the narcissist, for real, in the real sense of the word, intellectually connect on any real level. Surface level, maybe, but not any real level. because narcissists are very shallow. So there's not much to connect there, especially once you stop having sex with them. So narcissists will come out of your life 6 months, 12 months at a time, sometimes 3 to 5 years. But just in general, let's just say 6 to 12 months. So they're coming back in, hoovering, talking to you for a few days. Hey, you want to masturbate over the phone. So the narcissist is a pervert, y'all. Very sick people. They don't think about and consider how people feel. Like me, I'm like this. This man no longer has sex with me. I could never imagine myself hoovering an ex in my life. I don't care if they've been out of my life 6 years or 6 months or 6 years. I can't imagine just boldly, hey, you want to masturbate? No, it's over. Like this man or woman has been out of your life. 6 months is even long enough. But see, the narcissist and the psychopath and sociopath, they're what you call desperate. So what are they doing a lot of times while they're asking you to do this? They're at work, they're at home, and then they express to you, come on now, let's masturbate over the phone, because they say they're watching porn. So you ask, what kind of pornography are you watching? Oh, it's a man and a woman. You don't know that because you're not sitting there. And this is one of the only times you will notice truly that the narcissist shows an extra level of excitement. Because narcissist sexual energy, that's where they're able to get excited, because that's not really based on intellect. Okay, this is a very key point. I even learned from what I just said. Sexual energy has nothing to do with intelligence. Absolutely nothing. Sex is a dumbed down activity. Truly, it doesn't take a lot of hard work or a lot of real expertise. If you're not running around trying to be some kind of professional, a person that sells sex for a living, or you're not an escort, you're not a male or female prostitute, then there's no intellect behind it. I mean, if you're not doing this as a career, you're not a porn star. I mean, I just see pornography as people that's misusing their bodies, that's doing something in disagreement with what the Lord wants them to do. So, whether the narcissist is female or male, they're sick perverts, and don't be surprised as to the stuff they'll ask you. Now, this is how this can go. You're out of the relationship with the narcissist, and you've been out of the relationship years and years. However, every so often, you're masturbating with this person. Sometimes over the phone, sometimes in person. And it's just something that shouldn't be going on. And a lot of people, they're stuck in the relationship with these perverts and weirdos. It's a weird activity to continue to do strange sexual activities with narcissists, whether it be over the phone, they're trying to drag you into porn, to watching pornography. What the narcissist is attempting to do is contaminate you. That way, you're not able to connect with a real man or woman. So, I'm going to give you an example of situations that men are going through. Men that I've talked to that are trying to find love, that are having this problem. And these are straight men, y'all. So they're meeting women on occasion, and some of them have met more than one, where the women want to ask a heterosexual man, a straight man, if she can put on a strap on and do it in his butt. I mean, imagine this. You're a straight man, and a woman is asking you if she can do it in your butt with a strap on because some narcissist or psychopath has been doing it in her butt. And so this narcissistic woman wants to bring this sick behavior in your life. So the perversion that goes along with the narcissism can destroy anybody. And it's the same thing with masturbating over the phone, the narcissist trying to introduce you or bring pornography in your life, even though you clearly said, I'm not into that. So these are the correct reactions when there's any contact with narcissists. Sometimes people just go complete no contact, but I'm a believer in this. It's easy to click block and let a robot decide how you should feel or not feel. However, sometimes there's rare circumstances where you just say, this is not appropriate for me. The thing with perversion and perverted narcissists, a lot of times you could be talking about what's going on at your jobs when they bring this up. I mean, they bring this stuff up at abnormal times. So things that narcissists don't consider is this. Okay, you're watching a lady on the screen. Well, go find her and do it with her. This is the way I react to this kind of stuff. Why are you contacting me? Okay, you got a TV right in front of you. You claim you see a man and a woman doing it. Share with the narcissist some information, because they might just be narcissistic. So the way I handle things like this is, just so you know, I watched a YouTuber that explained that it can be, whether you realize it or not, when men are watching pornography and watching another man do it to another woman, he's watching another man's private parts. So that's homosexual behavior, to be watching another man's private parts. So share information. Let people know that you are not a dummy. You understand that this is perversion. And a lot of time narcissists, they don't see nothing wrong with it. It's just pornography. These people won't change. They just won't change. I mean, you want to make sure that this activity is not brought in your home and in your environment. That's the main thing. All those demons, you want the narcissist to keep at their residence. And this is why when a lot of y'all go in narcissist homes and it's quiet, they claim they the only one at the house, you be feeling all these weird spirits. Do you know what it does to a home environment when somebody has got pornography on constantly? Do you know how unclean that house is, even if it appears physically clean? Do you know how nasty the spirit of a home is with porn in the house or in a residence? It's just basically disgusting, and it's something that needs to stop. And don't let nobody drag you into that. And this is the reason why. Masturbating over the phone or in person. You shouldn't be masturbating. You need to actually find you somebody. Let's start there. Masturbating on the phone or in person with a narcissist for the next 10 years is not healthy. And it's holding you back. See, the thing is, narcissists and that perversion, they're okay with that. That is how they roll. They gonna roll like that to the day they die. Some of these men and women gonna be in nursing homes asking the nurses' aides to click on some pornography Or they're going to be asking nurses, aides to get him some, you know what. They're going to be doing all kind of sick, twisted behavior, y'all. And don't think it's kinky. It ain't kinky. They're not attracted to you. My ex narcissist, he would offer this type of activity over the phone and may even say something like, you got your bob, you wearing your bob with your hairstyle? No, I wear a bun, sir. Hell no, I don't have a bob on. Because see, the narcissists, they're so perverted. They got so much supply, especially when you ain't done nothing with this narcissist or psychopath in years. They get their people mixed up. The chick on the TV screen that they watching the porn, that woman got a bob hairdo. So this is the type of stuff they do. It's just perversion, and it's nothing that you're gaining from this unintelligent activity. You got to start craving intelligent activity. Masturbating with people, masturbating over the phone. Masturbation can be an excellent tactic to prevent you from having sex with a narcissist. However, when you do that, that narcissist will hold a grudge for years or to the day they die because they remembered the last time you masturbated with them and you didn't give them actual, real physical sex, if that makes sense. So it's just best not to engage in the activity with a narcissist. It ain't your man, it ain't your woman, and don't allow narcissists to continue to bring you into their web of these perverted, sick activities, and then you never have sex again. You're out of contact with the narcissist, so it's meant for you to have sex again in a legitimate relationship. So you got to cut all contact off. Mushy talk with them over the phone, masturbating, really allowing them to encourage you about pornography. Shut that down really quick. And the narcissists are just sick and desperate, y'all. You don't watch porn. I mean, they need to go back to who they watched that with. That ain't your thing. And that shouldn't become your thing. Don't be like the example I gave earlier with the woman that's trying to lure a straight man into allowing her to put on a strap on, which is, I guess, a fake penis to screw him in his booty. I mean, I couldn't imagine being a man and a woman asking me that and I'm straight. And then more than one asks you, because all these women and a lot of these women are doing these weird behaviors, and they're developing these weird behaviors that these narcissists have got them into. So these other down low or bisexual men are asking these women, these straight women or bisexual women, to put on strap-ons to do them in their booty. Now this crazy ass woman think that other men want to be screwed in their booty by her, and they just don't. It's no different with the narcissist with the masturbation when they be asking you that weird shit over the phone. And it's okay if you've already done it in the past. A lot of people do a lot of what they call kinky things when they in relationships with people. But you got to understand this. You're no longer in a relationship with the narcissist. So don't be doing this weirdo stuff with these sick, perverted men and women over the phone while you sitting up by yourself, not in a relationship, and this narcissist and psychopath is rotating all these people. Just don't do it. It's just not worth it. And just begin to see how abnormal it is and how it may put you in the mindset like you're actually in the relationship with them and you're not. And you don't want your mind to be clogged with chaos. That's chaos. You allowing demons to come in your home and residence through that phone conversation with the narcissist. And hopefully you're to the point when the narcissist tries to invite you places. A lot of them are super cheap. They can't even invite you nowhere without mentioning, by the way, those tacos are $1 on Taco Tuesday. Don't get involved with none of this weirdo behavior. You don't even want to be around people that talk like that. And keep them out of your house. Your home is not the hotel. A lot of them, with this masturbation stuff over the phone, they're the type, they don't even ask about people that's in the family. But when they want to masturbate over the phone, oh, is your mom, your elderly mom or dad up? Is your kids? Or they woke y'all? It's none of the narcissist fucking business who's woke in your freaking house. You got to set a boundary and just recognize what they're doing. You don't really have to interact with any of it because you ain't necessarily doing videos like I am. Narcissists are not lab rats for you. For me, they just lab rats. I'm not going to let a narcissist in my house. They just lab rats so I could use the information that I'm getting to come teach you about what these weirdo motherfuckers are doing. Don't be playing with your pussy or dick while you on the phone with these perverts. And then they're big fucking liars too. He or she is on the down low, and then you on the phone and they talking about they watching porn and it's a man and a woman. Oh, it's a black couple or it's a white couple, and they watching two men do it. They watching two women do it. They watching a porn where it's actually an orgy going on. They're actually watching Chinese porn. These motherfuckers lie so much, y'all. Don't trust it. I mean, they could be sitting there with somebody and that motherfucker that's sitting there with them listening to y'all. Normally, that's not the case. But however, you just can't underestimate what they're doing. And this is a form of sexual relations that you need to be more and more aware of. Because you got so many people, you'll be surprised. People say, oh, I haven't had sex in 5 years. I haven't had sex in 10 years. I haven't had sex in 2 years. But they're masturbating over the phone and letting the narcissist encourage them into that bullshit. And what narcissists will do, they'll keep all that stuff going when you're in a sexual relationship with them. But that's much different if you're actively having sex with somebody. But just try to remember this. Sexual relations is something that's done in person. But we got so much social media. We got so much stuff that we do online. And it's just unhealthy because we lose sight, and many people lose sight of real sex. And it's not something that should be done over the phone. Stop masturbating with weirdo ass, perverted ass, sick ass, hoish ass, fucked up ass, personality disordered ass, cold-hearted, without a conscience, disease infested, might not live very long, asshole ass narcissist. Stop doing it. It's ungodly. You know I was going to get to that point, y'all. Well, I was going to mention the Lord. The Lord don't want you masturbating with nobody over the phone. Maybe not even your own husband or wife, because he gave you that husband or wife to enjoy that together. The Lord gave you that husband or wife so you could use the sexual activity to actually produce children that y'all both love and provide for and take care of, and they hopefully can grow up and provide and love you back. So, or return the goodness you put in their life to you when you grow old. That's one of the reasons the Lord gave you children to care for. They come back and help you too. So you just gotta cut it out and be more aware of it. Instead of, well, I'm not having sex with anybody, I'll masturbate with the narcissist over the phone. You don't need the narcissist on the phone to masturbate. You don't want to hear them masturbate. You don't need that in your life. That's the narcissist problem. They're always using a vice or another abnormal activity, and they're avoiding legitimate relationships. You need someone at some point that's actually physically there for you to have a legitimate sexual relationship with. You want to get away from things that are not legitimate and valid in your life. And through masturbating, you still are bringing the narcissist in the house. And hopefully I've gotten you to the point where their ass is out of the house, especially if you don't live with the narcissist. Now, if you live with the narcissist, my videos can help guide you on how to better understand them. But this over the phone masturbation stuff, this is mainly for people that live in their own place and they're not living with the narcissist. If you're living with the narcissist, you're in a worse situation, a lot of you, because you're actually having real sex with this sick ass pervert that could potentially be going out sleeping with prostitutes on a regular basis. That's why so many people that's with narcissists and psychopaths, that's why so many people end up with diseases they can't get rid of. And they suffer from these diseases for the rest of their life. Some of them live long, healthy lives because they're being treated for the diseases. However, at the end of the day, some diseases are not curable, and it's just not worth it to be involved with narcissists. So you want this out of your life, and you got to understand the power of masturbation with narcissists over the phone. It will keep you single. It will keep you in a delusion. It will keep you comfortable and bonded with the wrong person when really you don't have a real bond that's good enough. It's no different than you got a boyfriend or girlfriend and all y'all do is text. It's the same thing. And if you're at the point where there's no other physical contact with the narcissist, just don't allow the narcissist to bring you into that activity when you're hoovered. And you don't have to talk to them on any level if you're not doing videos like I'm doing. They're not your lab rats. Get the fuck away from them. And I'm here to explain to you, the more and more you stay no contact, the more and more bullshit they gonna ask you. However, a lot of people are murdered because they just won't say hello and be friendly with a person. You can stop talking to the narcissist at any time you want to. I'm firm on the physical no contact. Physical no contact, which means they not in your house, you're not at their house, and you're not around them in private places or around them, period. You see them at the grocery store, hey, how you doing? Sir, how you doing, ma'am? And you keep it moving. Let them weirdos play with their dick till they in their nursing home. They do it in their cars. They at their jobs in the bathroom jacking off and playing with their pussies. These are just weirdos, man. I've had narcissists do all kind of shit. And it's so sad because how I feel about it, this is how I feel. I'm not that damn attractive. So you gotta get out of this thing, or you gotta get out of this mindset where you're thinking you're that attractive. That's why the narcissist is doing this stuff. Some of these narcissists are fucking animals. Okay. Another YouTuber, I was watching a video expose that. So it's not that you're so attractive, they just weird fucks. I was watching a video where this 82 and 89-year-old woman was raped. I mean, not that an 82 and an 89-year-old woman is not attractive, but just the fact that somebody that's not even 40 years old would brutally rape these women like this. That's the perversion. And these were attractive, elderly women, but it's not the point. It's still perverted for a psychopath or a narcissist to do that to their elders. It's just sick, y'all. So don't be like, oh, well, he just so attracted to me. She just so attracted to me. They might see a penguin outside and jack off. They just fucking weird, y'all. They got a lot of demons on them. Shaitan and Satan just after they ass. That's basically it. And you deserve to be in a legitimate relationship with another empathic person and have some loyalty to the Most High and the universe, and understand how it's just not healthy. It's just inviting in the, what do they call it, the succubus and incubus, demonic sexual demons. I feel like it's probably inviting more of those in your life, and you just don't need it. And you don't want to be doing this weird ass shit with these narcissists and psychopaths, and then you meet a real person. Like, say, okay, I'm used to doing that. I'm masturbating on the phone, masturbating on a YouTube video. I'm doing all this weird bullshit. And then I meet the man that the Most High wants me to marry and retire with. And I'm asking my new potential husband, you want to masturbate on the phone? And he ain't even had sex with me yet. And he's like, what the fuck? The fuck is wrong with this chick? Do I want to do what? And then I be done ran off a good person. Just like the example I gave you with the ladies asking straight men, can they strap on? And these women are not even proclaiming to be gay. These are straight women wanting to put on a strap on, wanting to screw straight men in the booty. Weirdos, man. And ladies, just they're weirdos. Don't be drug into it. Don't watch porn with their asses. You let a narcissist know this. This is what I let a narcissist know. And you could call it whatever you want to. But this is what will scare a narcissist away from your ass. They should know this about you. I like to fuck for real. Not fucking play on no damn video games, fucking play on no pornography. Somebody's gonna fuck me for real one day, and it ain't you, pervert. Get your weird big belly ass, old decrepit ass off my phone. And you say that by just rejecting it. You don't say it to them. Don't provoke violence from the nut. Don't say this to them. You say it in a nice way. You're saying it when you reject it. And you have to be consistent. And then just gradually get away from these people. Stop answering your phone. And you gotta keep them out the house. Because if you don't keep them out the house, you just won't control. You won't have control of your sexual appetite. You just won't. And your sexual appetite, after you really watch my channel and stuff, your sexual appetite just shouldn't be for narcissists. That part should be healing for you. I done uploaded over 700 videos at this point. Yo, dick should not be getting as hard, and your pussy should not be getting as riled up for narcissists and psychopaths. And I'm gonna get deeper and deeper, and sometimes I get pretty graphic because I gotta tell you the real deal. And men, I got relatives that's going through this, male relatives. When you meet what you call straight women and they asking you to allow them to put on a strap on and fuck you in your ass, don't cuss her out, but abandon ship. Nurture her over the phone with teaching her about the Lord, but stay out of her presence. She's too contaminated. She's too fucked up. She's had too many psychopaths and narcissists participating in too much sick, demonic activities that only Shaitan had them doing. And it's almost like she got a curse on her. I'm just being honest. I'm giving you the same advice I would give any male friend or relative of mine. Flee the scene. Do not engage that. Because next thing you know, you're going to be homosexual. She's going to be strapping on, sticking it in your butt. Now you're going to want to experiment with a real man. And that may be how a lot of men have really became gay or homosexual. Who knows? We always want to assume men turn out to be gay because they're doing it with men. Maybe the first one that stuck it in that rear end was what you call a straight woman. This ain't even about the studs right now. The straight woman talking about she want to strap it on. That's at church, y'all. But she straight want to strap it on, screwing a man in his ass while she's claiming to be what you call a Christian at the church. Come on now. And that's another thing. It's so many perverted people sitting up in churches that need to leave the church. Because that ain't what a church is for. The church then just turned into a bunch of demons that show up at the same time. That's what it's about now. Flee those scenes too. Pray at home. Try that. Okay, I love y'all so much. And be aware of this main sexual activity so that you can be safe and heal your heart and soul and be more in line with the Lord or whatever you call your God, Allah, Yah, the Lord, Father God. You want to be in line, the Most High. You want to be in line with where you should be spiritually. I love y'all so much. If I left out what you call your God, as long as it's not Satan, because you shouldn't be worshiping no Satan nowhere. And again, I love y'all so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please leave a comment. I love your comments, sisters and brothers. I appreciate you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and got the information you needed. Please tune in for more. Thank you. Bye.